Hi, everybody. Welcome to my Tuesday Lent devotional, my under 5 minute devotion. Appreciate you spending just a few minutes with me to think about things that matter. And want to wish you happy St. Patrick's Day. And if you're here in these parts, it's looking to be a very nice day. So lots of things to enjoy today. So enjoy your corned beef and cabbage and wear your green and all of that. So hope it's a good day for you. There's lots of legends with St. Patrick, and with all of these, I mean, maybe there's some kernel of truth somewhere in there, but the stories grow over time. And like, for example, the one about St. Patrick is up on the mountain praying, and the snakes come and bother him, and he banishes all the snakes from Ireland. And it's true that there are no snakes in Ireland. And I checked just a few minutes ago, there are snakes in the UK, just across the water a little bit, more in the southern part, but in Ireland, there are no snakes, no native snakes. But probably not true. But there's another story that St. Patrick was walking along with his ashwood walking stick, and he planted it. He stuck it in the ground and left it there, and it grew into an ash tree and blossomed with leaves and all that. And then the town is named Aspatria because of that, because of his ash tree. Again, probably not true, but it harkens back to, I wonder if it's an echo of the story about Aaron's staff. Now, the story goes that as the Israelites are in the desert, and the book of Numbers talks about there was a challenge to Aaron's priesthood because, of course, people got sick of Moses and Aaron is the priest. And so there's a lot of dramatic stuff that goes with that. The chapter before what I'm going to share with you, like the ground swallowed up one of these people who was trying to challenge Aaron. So tough go for him and his bid for leadership there. But so the story here in chapter 17 of Numbers is that Moses invites all the leaders of the tribes of the 12 tribes of Israel to take their staff and to lay them before the Ark of the Covenant and the tabernacle and to leave it there overnight. And so the next morning, let me pull it up to you here. The next day, it says, Moses entered the covenant tent, and Aaron's of Levi's household, his staff, had sprouted and grew shoots, produced blossoms, and bore almonds. So, people were even eating almonds off of the staff. And all that to say, okay, yes, Aaron and Aaron's family, and they're the ones that have been picked for this job of the priesthood. So all you other challengers, go find another job. It's basically what these stories are all about. But I think it's fascinating, both in Patrick's story and here in the story of Aaron. Here's something that's dead. Staff of wood. Okay, it has usefulness as a walking stick or however they needed it. So it has its usefulness, but in terms of a live thing, it's no more. It's not a living thing. And in both of these, there's still life to be found. There's almonds to be eaten after the Aaron staff blossom. That Patrick's staff becomes this abundant tree that even a town is named after. And what it makes me think about is, what are the things that are dead in our lives where there may still be life to be found? We are people of the resurrection. We forget this. And sometimes there are things that we have given up for dead that there still may be life to be found. And I'm always fascinated when somebody is able to kind of come back to something, to return to something, to find life in something where maybe there once was given up for dead. And that may be true in your life, may be true in your church, it may be true in places where only death is found, that maybe there's still some life, there's some blossoms to be found, there's some almonds to be eaten from that dead staff yet. So whatever you've given up for dead, may it be placed in the ground as Patrick's staff was, may it be placed in before the temple, before the tabernacle, and may there be some life to be found there. So go and find that life today. Enjoy this lovely day. Enjoy St. Patrick's Day. Thanks for being with me. Bye-bye.